On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll blow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll blow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang. What is going on, everybody? We are pumping. Happy Friday. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully we're all having a beautiful day. Happy end of the week, man. End of the week. Still not feeling the greatest, but we're here. We ain't going nowhere. We ready. Let's jump into the chat. Let's jump into the charts. Looking like we're going to get a pump right now. Let's go, Otter gang. Let's see some otters in the chat. We haven't spammed the the otters in the chat in quite a while, man. I don't know what you guys are into, but I'm into otters. Solana trying to push. Biddy trying to push. Whew. What a day. What a day to be in crypto. You think put a 1 in the chat if the bottom is in for Solana. Just saying. Just saying. Oh. Depends. We don't wear those here, Tony. We go straight commando, my friend. We go straight commando. That is the only way you can do it. Susan Floss. You wear the Suzanne Floss, straight commando, ready to go. You think Solana's coming back down to $116? May the force be with you. Woo-wee. Let's short it to 0, everybody. You've heard it here first. Tony said it's going to 0. Sending triangles. Once Solana starts making these things, it's all over, guys. I'm telling you. This is Solana's baby right here. And it just keeps doing it. Over and over. I'm going to give people the FOMO today. I think that's what my job should be. Once Solana starts doing the ascending triangles, guys, it's all over, okay? It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. I'm telling you. Once it starts doing this, if you know Solana, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right? What's going on, gang? Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. My throat is still sore. I had a wicked headache yesterday. I made 7,000 yesterday and went and played golf. That was my my day. And look at all these beautiful people in here, man. What's going on? Everybody's smacking up like buttons, hanging out here, using the code ZUZAM. I can't even fucking say it, man. I shouldn't even be able to hand out this $10 discount code for Christmas. Because I can't even fucking say it. But here we are. Zuzam and Floss. Welcome to the Zuzam and Floss stream, where we take trades, show trades, make crypto honest again, helping you guys navigate the charts on a daily basis. What's going on? Charles, good to see you, Curb. Hendy, what's going on? Sweet. Duality, Milan, Nadine. Some good setups yesterday in the Discord. Incredible, man. Gear, Milan. Tim, what's going on, ladies man? He's a ladies man. No time to talk. Look at this. Bitcoin's going down, guys. Look at this. Let's look at this. Okay, let's look at the Solana Bitcoin chart. Up 2.5%, guys. Tell me Solana is not outperforming Bitcoin right now. You guys tell me. Does this look like bottoming structure to you? I don't know, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo, we're going to go steal some picnic baskets, eh? Okay. We'll see where we go. I'm trying to give you guys the morning FOMO, you know? A beautiful move off the bottom. Bullish divergence all around. 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, 10-hour bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Good morning, everybody. Are we excited? Can I breathe some hopium for the Christmas rally into January, February, and March? Can we get some relief? That's what I'm looking for anyways. So, MM Miller, JD, good morning. Good to see you, bro. How you doing, Thorio, Shanti, Steven? Good morning, Jit, Jax Trades, Good morning, crypto. Good morning, Philly Skills Wagwan. Dump loading. I mean, it would be smart to assume that we are going to dump. With the conditions of the market recently, it would be smart to assume that. Curtis Hill, my man. Curtis Hill, I'm not used to your emoji thingy here. What is this thing? You got like a... Oh, that's kind of creepy, bro. The hell's going on there? Okay, as long as you're happy. Jesse, Skull Tattoo, what's going on, man? JR's in the chat. What's going on, Gear? Good to see you. Billy's in the chat. Billy, I'm sorry I swore already, man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Shriyan, B-Rad, Jesse, good luck. Haluk, sorry. Jesse Haluk. Just like Zusammenfloss. You got to say Haluk. Mike, Keen Bean, Gear, Shredder, what's going on? Gang, Buck Buchanan. Soul doesn't care, guys. I'm telling you, Soul does not care. Soul Rider. Oof. Oh, my mouse is going crazy. All right. So, everybody's Giga Chad long off of the carry trade yesterday, and you're all rich, and I'm here sitting. I'm pre-rich today. That's where I'm at. I'm pre-rich because I'm looking forward to it being Friday. Get some rest, which never happens anyways. We just work on the weekends and shit like that too. Bitcoin trying to bottom right now. SFP of the low. Possibility. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. You could be short from up here somewhere. You could be long from down anywhere. We'd love to know, guys. Otters in the chat, man. Otters in the chat is the original way we used to spam everybody's chat, man. 1.5, 1.5. All right. Japan was a nothing burger. Zusammenfloss. Yes. Let's go. Rashad. 4-hour chotch. Okay. BOJ rate hike. Let's see the reaction in the U.S. markets. Well, you have a reaction in the U.S. markets. You've consolidated yesterday. Look at how scammy that was, guys. And then you've pumped, created liquidity, and then you've rolled over this morning and you're trying to bounce. There's your U.S. markets. Now, does that mean how they're going to react this morning? Not necessarily. We'll see how they react going into the spy who shagged me. Okay. I think you just long Solana today. That's the you long pullbacks on Solana. That's going to be the trading strategy today. That's 60 in the swear jar. I'm allowed to swear when I'm not feeling well. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? I'll do the rest later, Billy. God's patient with me. All right? God is patient with me, bro. I still use the old otter on other channels. I love you, Billy. God will forgive me. You guys are all long, eh? Look at you guys showing off. Don't short Solana. That's my non-financial hobbit advice today, guys. Time to sell a kidney? I mean, you haven't done it already? You gotta be ready for this. Oh, my beast Nona is curling in her grave. She's like, Alex, you son of a bitch. Stop swearing. Amen. Do you know what the key is? Is the word. I heard this from someone. I can't remember who I heard this from. Amen does not mean you hang up the damn phone, okay? Amen is not like, I'll talk to you later, okay? Amen is not hanging up the phone. You're still on the line. Amen does not mean you're turning off the phone, okay? Amen is not an ending to events. It's just an ending to whatever you just said. But you ain't hanging up that phone, man. If you know why, you know why. But it's very important. It doesn't just stop there, okay? It's not like an ending. this is going to roll over. Okay, I'm in the rollover stage now. Now that I've got you all bullish, now we're going to talk reality, okay? Did it work? Did I get you guys all like FOMO by the top? Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. It's all in here, guys. So buy the rumor, sell the news, whatever. Pump, continuation. At minimum, we need to try and hold 124 here. That's the bottom of the range, and rotate up to 130. We have a big range in here, and we have reclaimed it. So looking for rotation up. However, if Bitcoin does not continue to push, we can't expect Solana, even though it's outperforming, can't expect Solana to do whatever it wants. We got a nice trigger wave here on the 12-minute, 24 trying to curl up. Okay. Bitcoin looking for a break of momentum, continuation trade. 3 drives down here, bull divs. Okay, trying to go. It's trying to go. No trade right now, just waiting. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hitting those likes. 300, 200. I don't even know how many people are on here, but thank you. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel and hanging out. We're here. Hanging out, taking trades, all that good stuff. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful week. It's been a very challenging up, down, all around kind of week. However, it's been good. It's been good. My God, man. Look at this thing. It doesn't care. Solana doesn't care, man. Look at this. Up only. Bitcoin trying to push out here. No push. No push. 3 minute. Very choppy, but very, very, very strong. On Solana, at least. Uptrending momentum here. Yeah. Chopping traders, but I mean, this thing is just up only right now. Interesting. ETH looking good too. I mean, everybody, our portfolios are down 80%, but when we get a 5% push, I'm telling you guys, I get excited, man. You got to, man. You got to have a giggle. At the end of the day, it's not meant to be easy, right? So we're here doing our best. That's it. This is continuation down. Retest to previous lows, continuation down. Overextended to the upside. Impulse fib. Swing low to swing high. Lower part. Okay. Just so I understand where we're at. It appears to be that we could be getting a rollover here. We do have liquidity. Break a structure, okay? So retracements are for shorting typically. Very overextended to the upside here. So it's an area of caution. We haven't sorry. Got hurt. We haven't really hitting major resistance yet. I would say it's a little bit higher, but that hurt, man. I don't know what that was. We're okay. We're okay. A little bit of topping structure here. Bearish divergence rollover, but you don't want to fade this push off the bottom. Clear as day. Bullish momentum to the upside here. You could be tracking it this way too. Okay. But clear as day. Beautiful push. Looking for some pullbacks today. We'll see if we get them. Solana, man. Solana ran away from me last night. I was too sick. This is bullish looking, man. I think this looks really good. This bounce for Solana off the lows, guys, is gorgeous. You got bullish divergence. You have a sweep into my major buy zone that it never came into fully. I didn't back up the truck, guys. I'm very upset. I don't mind averaging in if we start to rip. Do 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 do. Yeah, this looks good all around, man. This is the bullish part here. I can remove this for you guys here. Look at this. You have cascading. You like that word? That's big for me. Cascading liquidity, okay? Bullish divergence. Sweep into major lows, okay? No, we did not take this low here. But if there is going to be bottoming structure for a spring out, my lord. Measure move brings us up to here. Pretty sexy. I mean, look at that on the daily. Oof. It looks juicy. It looks juicy. I'm not married to the bag yet. Well, I'm kind of married to Solana, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Can you guys hear my wife and son playing? I think you can. I gotta find out how to like muffle my mic so you guys can't hear background noise and my son going da. He goes da. That means ball. It's his favorite word. Da. He must be a bit German. He must use the Suzannenfloss. I cannot. Today is the quad witching day. Yes. Yes, you are correct. Quad witching, guys. Quad witching day, everybody. So prepare for extreme volatility. Looks like lower lows to me. No, Billy. No, there is no second best. We have to celebrate success no matter how small. This is good. Look at this thing doesn't care today, man. You're about to take this high, Billy, and it's all over. I think from now until January 10th, we can have a little bit of a push. That's where I'm at. We'll see. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. How's everybody doing this Friday? How was your week? We didn't do the poll because I'm not feeling well, but how was your trading week? Here we go. Here we go again. Bitcoin pushing. Bitcoin pushing. What did I do this week? 14 minus 4, 10. What did I make yesterday? What did I make Thursday? I don't know. Probably like 14, 15,000 today this week. Not bad. 7K yesterday, yeah. Trying to push here. This is pure liquidity, guys. There's no trade setup here, guys. You can't trade this right now. Well, you can top blast if you want, but this is just pure liquidity. Yeah, not a bad week for me. It, in my opinion, was bad for some, like, fucking Tuesday, man. Sorry. Our Father who art in heaven, sorry for swearing again. I got chopped up Tuesday after being up like 12 grand. Pissed me off, man. I had one solid $10,000 trade and a couple of little ones and then gave it back in the evening. Should not have traded in the evening. Guys, Solana doesn't care. Look at this thing. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is great. I love it. Pump my spot bags back up into life. Jeez. Bitcoin trying to go here too. Billy heard me call Solana's bottom now, okay? So you've heard it here first. Quad witching, yeah. So quad witching is just expiries of options. So you have what is it? It's futures, options, right? So futures and options are derivatives linked to underlying stock, and they expire. So people are renewing or it only happens 4 times a year. So March, June, September, December, I believe. Which brings in crazy heavy volatility, right? Quad only expires only fully happen by 10 a.m. Okay, thanks, Darren. Yeah. So it's gonna be the VIX is up today, right? The VIX is up. Where's the VIX at? 16.5. Yeah, so it's still not that high, really. We need more volatility if we wanna see Valhalla. Solana doesn't care, guys. I'm telling you, Solana is just, it's gone. It's gone. Jeez. I'm looking for pullbacks on Solana right now. I'm looking for any sort of entry on Solana. Bitcoin right now, retested previous highs, continuation, trying to break out of this bull flag. So just wanting to see some strength here, and we can possibly get going. Need to take this high right now before we get too excited in my, excitement world here. So patience will pay today, as it always does. Patience will pay today. I do want to top blast Solana. I'm not even going to lie. I do want to just press long here, but my forefathers have spoken to me through the charts, and they say don't do it. Oh, man. How's everybody's trading? So 35% up. Normally that's around 40. Some people are struggling a little bit this week. Only 69 votes. How many likes are going on in this stream right now? I don't think we have enough likes. 264 people in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Why are you wrecked this week? It's been a very violent week. I shouldn't ask that question because it's been very violent. And if you were on the wrong side of the trade multiple times, which we did have, like very quick liquidation events, that you would probably have struggled quite a lot this week. You see the golden cross. Yeah, the golden cross is great, Billy. I love a golden cross. And what's the death cross? I don't know, man. I'm not a moving average guy, Billy. I used to use them back in the day, like a 55, a 21, and a 9 EMA. But it just too many, in my opinion, too many false signals when I back tested for short-term time frames. Just too much. Way too many false signals. Like, obviously, you can use it in confluence with other indicators. This is my old setup here that I used to have, right? But if I'm on a 3-minute, so I'm looking for a 55.21 cross here. So we would have it here, right? And that works. But when it doesn't work, it's really bad. Like when you get long here and you just get wrecked, or here even, like it's, if you're above the 200, right? So you're not even above the 200. You can't even take this trade here. You're not above the 200. Here you can. That's a good trade. Happy days. That works. So what you cross here. You're above the 200. You can't take the short in here. You miss this guy because you're above the 200. Like you miss the short here. This long continuation, that's good. This is bad. You miss the short here. I don't know, man. It's just I just personally haven't found any reason to use a moving average. That's me, guys. If it works for you and you're making money, you can trade whatever you want. Maybe you trade the aubergine pattern, like you just nail it. If you trade this, and maybe you just know, okay? Look at that support and resistance level, okay? And you make money, congratulations, man. I ain't here to judge you, man. I want you to succeed just as much as anyone, okay? NASDAQ dumping? Nope. NASDAQ's looking strong. Bitcoin rolling over here, coming for the lows. Solana rolling over here. Waiting for Bitcoin to bounce, SFP. Considering a long on Solana. Bitcoin's bouncing. Yep. Check. Nice sweep of the lows here on Biddy. Rejection from the high. No long yet. Need to see more strengths from Bitcoin here. 1 minute. 8:30. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Nice sweep here. Might have to come a little bit lower here on Solana. Sweep of the low. Continuation up. NASDAQ still trying to push here. Bitcoin's got to push here as well. Sweep of the low. Bitcoin's trying to push. I like this on Solana. Solana's up only. Can it continue? The rollover is aggressive, so a little bit of patience here, waiting. Need to see Bitcoin push a little bit more here. Bitcoin's pushing back here. Let's go on Solana. Let's go. Come on, baby. Push. TP1 hit. Stop loss to entry. Halfway up the candle. $800 realized. Let it run. See if Solana just wants to climb here. GG's in the chat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go, baby. Bullish momentum outperforming Bitcoin. Looking for pullbacks. SFP of the low. Strength on Bitcoin. Continuation trade. Very easy. Bitcoin follow through. Sweep of the low on Bitcoin. Continuation up. Right? We can all see it. Sweep of the low on Solana. Strength on Bitcoin. Continuation up. Pay yourselves. Otter gang, gang, gang. Let's go, baby. Happy days. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Damn, Daniel. I should have just left this full position on, man. I'd be rich, but I didn't. It's a very aggressive scalp, guys. So we're very overextended. So thank you, everybody, for being on the live. Made $1. Let's go, Overtaker. Like an effing ninja. I'm 5 for 5 on full moon. Total degen fund money conversion. Let's go, Billy. I love you, man. I'm going to keep Billy. Merry Christmas. I got to come down and visit you guys because I'm not going to the Bitcoin conference this year because it's on my mom's birthday, man. Maybe I should just bring my mom to Vegas, eh? Get her white girl wasted. Soul taking a little tumble, yeah. Let's go, Billy. That's the exact reason, Rect. Yeah, I mean, if you've been on the wrong side of the trades. I was on the right side of all the trades this week. I overtraded in the chop. That was my in reflection. Like, this should have been like a $40,000 week. Easy. Should have. But it was like 16. But I got chopped up a couple times. I got chopped up here. Go to Bitcoin so you guys know where we're at here. Bitcoin. Oh, might want to close this out 1 second. Bitcoin sweeping and continuing. Nah, this is fine. We'll leave this. Got chopped up. The 1 hour chart here will tell us. In here, so like this, I was up 12 grand here, and then I ended up being down 4 grand because I traded in the afternoon here. Wednesday, I crushed Wednesday. Wednesday, 10 grand, 12 grand. Ended up with, I think, 17. So 10 minus 4, 6, 17. So yeah, I'm up 20 and change. 7 yesterday. Yeah, so not bad. But this I traded a little bit too much too. I don't know if it was carried over or not, but I lost like $4,000 in here as well. Just some really giving the money back, right? The thing is that one thing that I do struggle with at times is that once I'm up big for the day, I will be a little bit more loose, right? I'll give it back because I'm okay because I'm already up, right? Which is never that good. Stopped out here. Nice trade. Nice trade. $850 to start the day, guys. Happy days, man. Happy days. Let's see what else we got here. Retest coming back in. See if we follow through. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. But yeah, I get a little bit like I'll be up whatever $10,000, and then I'm okay taking a $4,000 loss, which is ridiculous, but your mom, they won't let me open up my Hobbit tossing booth though, Buck, man. I tried to. I had the whole Velcro suit ready with the Velcro target, and I had the launch pad for everyone to throw me off of, and they didn't let me open up my booth at the Bitcoin. I was very upset about that. I was really ready to allow. I mean, Buck, you could probably throw me like 30, 40 feet, man. You're a big boy. Throw me like a spear. Top of the morning, DJ. So we used to go to this bar in college. It was like I think it was $50 a toss. This was when like you're allowed to. All right, this was not like the strip joint was right beside this place. Okay, let's just put it that way. There used to be this midget that used to come, and there's like a ball pit he would bring. He would set up the ball pit with foam in it, right? So you'd have the ball pit with all the balls and the foam in it, right? And then you'd have this big ass dartboard. Guys, do you know what's the best tool for this? All right. You can tell I'm on the charts too much. He has this big ass fucking dartboard, right? He literally had you would be up on this ramp. He had a mini ramp in the foam pit, right? He had this suit, right? So this guy who was just about as tall as me, right? So he was all Velcroed up, he was the fuzzy part, and then the sticky part was the target. And he wore this harness. So he had a harness with a handle on the back, right? So shoulder straps, handle. And it was a dual handle. I had two handles. So you and your buddy would grab a handle and a leg each, right? You grab a handle and a leg each, and literally you nose bomb this guy. You try to put a spin on him too at the same time, so you both okay, we're gonna go counterclockwise. Throw him like an absolute torpedo, man. Just you would try to stick him every now and then, so you try to throw him flat, so he landed flat, flap. That was fun, but it was so much more fun to throw him like a torpedo and watch him just smoke his head. Big head too. Sometimes his hair would get caught on the target. It's like $50 to throw, which was a lot of money back in back in 2010. Then inflation came in. But I mean, you get a couple pints in you, and you're ready to go, man. You'd be ready to go, and you'd see a couple other people. You got to think about it. This guy is sitting there he's probably there. He's nonstop getting thrown. Okay, let's talk about this. So let's say a throw takes about 5 minutes, right? So you got to throw 5 minutes, right? So you got 60 minutes divided by 5, right? So you got 12 and you're paying $50 to throw. $600 an hour, 4 hours of work. This guy's making $2,400 in 4 hours of work, cash, a night. This guy's one day a week. This guy's just got to go and let people throw him in at a board, right? What a business idea. Genius. Like, you couldn't get away with that now. And you go to a college bar where you got a whole bunch of young men on testosterone and drugs and drinking. You're set. I think it's smart. Anyways. Incredible, man. Right? Question of the people ask, long or short, what do you expect as an answer? They can do whatever they want, man. When in doubt, same at top of the morning, DJ. Sorry, I feel like weird. Like some people just like, what the hell is this story? Well, college, man, college. That's not even the bad stuff in college, guys. I put a filter on the college. Dave Digital. Crypto Billy. If 325 people can watch AlexO explain throwing someone into Velcro, surely people watch my stream, but hey, gotta press on. Oh, that's how it rolls, man. That's how it rolls. Trying to push here. Nice little move this morning. I don't know, Dano. We made what did we do yesterday? 22 seconds, $1,200. I think they come for that, man. Just saying. Showing the trades, taking the trades. You should come on and trade with me. You're more than welcome. Testosterone and drugs. Since when testosterone? Didn't you say leverage trading is bullshit though? Maybe. Yeah. Good morning. Looking for a sweep of the highs. Yeah. Well, we do have structure change in here. I would love a French toaster for. Honestly, Billy, I'm not going to tell a toaster story, but I'm going to tell a toaster story because I had a regular Black & Decker normal toaster where I used to live. Okay, I move into this place that's fully furnished, guys. This is the Starship Enterprise of toasters. Okay, it's got neon lights, it's got dials, it's got it all. It's the most complex toaster I've ever used in my life. The one in my rental unit right now that we are renting, fully furnished, because we moved. But it can't even fucking toast, man. Like, it's so upsetting, Billy. It's the most it doesn't toast. A toaster. Like, and it has a dial, and you can set the perfect amount of toast on 4 and 5, and it has heat controls on 2 sides. And it misses the whole, it'll toast one side pretty good, and then the other side will just be won't even be toasted. It's so bad, man. I've never seen, and this thing is fancy, man. I've never seen a toaster like this. I Google expensive toaster. Let me see if I can find it. It's got LEDs and everything, man. I've never seen something like this. in my life. It's crazy. Let me see if I can find this bit. It's got a dial. It doesn't even toast. Like, just, I might as well crack open the fire. Get the little prongs, get the tongs out, the toast tongs. Billy, you know about the toast tongs when you're camping and stuff. You got the toast tongs. Billy probably grew up with the toast tongs. I can't even find it. It's got blue lights and everything. I can't even find it. It's too complex. I gotta ask my wife. Anyways, do the job, toaster. So it's not a toaster. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Billy got me going on toasters. It had one job, yeah. We're going there today. Back in my day, Billy, we used to hold the tongs in the fire, and then the heat would come down into the handle, and then that's when you know it's toasted. That's the alert system. That's the pop. It's when your hands start to burn. We had those things. They were like on a like a 9-gauge wire, and they had like this like clamping system. And you put the toast in here, and you'd hold this metal rod over the fire, and you toast your toast, and you rotate it or whatever, right? And you knew it was getting too toasted when your hands started to burn. Look at this Solana chart. How filthy is this? My God. My God. One trade today, guys. Up a nice 800 to start. Consolidating at the top. No real direction right now. Nasdaq's still trying to push. Patience here. Let's see if we get some follow through. I'd like a rotation down into VWAP if we can get it. Thank you everybody for being on the live, supporting the channel, hanging out here. For now, right now, we can see we have a nice push out of that Japan carry trade, creating a lot of liquidity and imbalance below us here. So we can see it's very clear. So it's going to be targets for shorts if we do get a very good mitigation and rotation down. If we lose this trend line, we'll look for a rotation back down to the lows. But right now, we come back into range bound. So if we're looking at the volume within here, what we need to understand is that we have pretty good support coming in at this big order block down here at 87,000. Above us, just like we were talking about yesterday, okay, very, very sporadic price action if we get going here. So Bitcoin can get up to 90,000 pretty quick because we don't have a lot of volume in here. So be aware of that. If we start to push going into open, right? If we start to push, we could get up to 90,000 pretty quickly, even though this is overextended. Now we are starting to see a rounded high, so this does give me a cause for concern where we can rotate back down to come and grab some liquidity here or in here. At minimum, trying to grab that low. Apologize, I am sick, guys. We're still here though. VWAP's coming up in a nice spot actually, so that would be our golden pocket area too if we do come back down into here, rotation and continuation on this bigger uptrend. Nice bounce off that carry trade. A very, very, very painful little trap in here before going up to Valhalla. So I don't know if I like this low, but we'll see. Okay, so this does look a little bit toppy. If we can rotate down here, we don't see very much strength in here, even though we have a 12-minute green dot. We do see VWAP rolling over here. It doesn't look too strong. 24 is rolling over as well. But posturing is to the upside for VWAP. So a little bit of topping structure here with the bear div. So I would look for rotation and continuation for today. So we want to see this come back in to about 87 here and hold. If not, well, we look to attack the liquidity even lower, which is right around 85. Golden pocket coming in right around 86,000. So be prepared for that if we do roll over for possible continuation out of here. 4-hour bull div, 3-hour bull div, 8-hour bull div, 10-hour bull div, okay? Bull divs across the whole wazoo. Daily trying to push out here. VWAP crossover to the upside. Coming into our weekly candle close with the green dot confirmation. So far, this candle looks very indecisive, right? Very indecisive. So we'd like to see a pushback and close green for the week. We'll see if we get into that coming into Sunday. So prepared that way. 3-day trying to push back as well. We got a day and a half left on this. So tweezer bottom, we'll see. 2-hour, 1-hour daily. Yeah. Right now, it's overextended. So if we look here on Market Cipher, what you must understand is once we get up into this area, you can see we are all rolling over here. However, what you do see and what you should notice is that we have been very, very compressed, right? It's compressed in here. You don't have big momentum waves. So that gives the opportunity for a breakout, which means that one of these waves is either going to go up or it's going to go down. Okay, which puts in an anchor wave, which is important. Okay, so compression on Market Cipher, bullish divergence. You need to see continuation through. That's the strength. You do not see that anywhere yet. Okay, so we wait. But quad witching day, so expect extreme volatility today. Extreme, which means that you should pay yourselves pretty quickly, in my opinion. Take the trade, pay yourself, and run. It's typically how I've been doing it lately. And then leaving a runner, right? Because sometimes you get in here and you leave a runner and you get something like this, right? And you hit a home run. It's been a fun week, though. We've given some really good trades this week on the live stream, helping people navigate the charts. If you are new here, welcome. We're here live every morning, even when we're sick, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., helping you guys navigate. Hopefully helping you guys make a big old wad of cash, but this is never financial advice. I'm not your dad. I ain't your financial advisor. I'm just some hobbit in Canada taking trades with my polar bear and my igloo. Good times. If you want to come over for the spoon feeding, that's in the Discord. It's in the Discord. Incredible. A little bit of patience in here. Choppy head and shoulders. I don't like it that much, but this expectational order flow suggests down into here. We will see. Prepared trader is a profitable trader. What's going on? Randy Hibbers in the chat. What's going on, Randy? Good to see you. God bless you. We were talking about midget tossing today, Randy. I think I'm going to get in trouble from YouTube again. Hopefully there's... The best thing about college when I was 20 is cameras were just starting to come around, you know? The best phone in 2009. Top 10 cell phones in 2009, guys. All right. We got the iPhone 3GS, the LG. We got the BlackBerry. Let's go. The rim job, we used to call this in Canada. Oh, man. These people with their QWERTY keyboards. The Droid. Oh, yeah. The Palm. The LG. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, you weren't getting pictures of me throwing midgets. You weren't. You weren't getting any pictures of me throwing midgets, guys. There's the picture of me throwing the midgets, guys. Who's that? Is that AlexOCrypto? Prove it, man. Prove it. Who's that? You looking at me? You trying to? Oh man, I just googled blurry photo, man. Too good, man. Too good. Best sport in the world. Let's go, JR. There used to. Anyways, you can rewind if you want to hear the midget. There was a bar in college. Anyways, we won't go there. Pump it. I agree. Pump those bags. Let's go, baby. Rocket incoming on NAS. Nice SFP here on NQ. Continuation. 902. I'm about to go get some more coffee. I don't have enough liquid for my throat. Solana looks so bullish, man. Solana looks so good. No trade. No trade. We wait. We wait here. There's just a big threat of us coming down here first. I ain't here for the chop. iPhone 3 was the last Apple product I bought. I never owned an I owned a Nano, like one of those little Nanos. That's it for my pirated LimeWire playlist, man. So I could skateboard to it. But besides that, I never owned an Apple thingy in my life. I've been Samsung from day one. Before you were born, Gen Alpha. Let's go.
On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll blow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
I promise I washed my hands. I only had a tinkle, though. Making crypto honest again. I had a pager, Massey. I used to, my mom used to give me her work pager when I went out skateboarding or out with my friends in Toronto. We used to go out, but she used to give me the pager. She would call the pager, it would ring. She always gave me a quarter. So she would give me a quarter. Nice push here for Bitcoin. She'd give me a quarter so I could always go to a Bell payphone and call my mom if she needed me. So the pager would go off, and then you'd find a payphone, which we're everywhere in Toronto, and then you would call your mom and be like, well, why aren't you home for dinner? I said, shut up. I'm out with my friends. It's getting late. It's dark outside. Okay, I'll see you soon. And that was it. And then he went out. No, text me when you're close. None of this. Good old days, man. Good old days. Enough liquid for your throat is crazy. What? Thank you for being here, that one guy. God bless you, man. Otter Gang, man. Otter Gang. That's the one, man. I didn't even make up. Loco, Steve Hickey. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful morning. God bless you guys. Thank you for saying good morning. You can like the stream if you want, but I just appreciate you guys saying good morning. Thank you for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out, taking the trades, showing the trades, having fun, talking a lot of smack. But at the end of the day, we're traders helping traders. We're here scalping Bitcoin. Good fun. Coming into market open, we got about 20 minutes here. NASDAQ, nice bounce. SPY, we expect a big gap up. Okay, I don't know where we're going, but we're gapping up, and I would expect us to gap up again. Solana's ripping, outperforming Bitcoin by quite a lot, actually. It's up our Solana Bitcoin chart. We're up 2.5% on Bitcoin, which is quite substantial in my opinion. So we can see more strength in Solana. So if we get the setup on Bitcoin, we can consider taking the Solana trade because it's outperforming Bitcoin, which means it will move better. Okay. I'm expecting some sort of rug this morning, though. I don't want to get too caught up in longs right now. You think about it, right? So we talk about bias, narrative, ideas, right? So yesterday they trapped everybody. If you didn't flip short, I'm sorry. Join the Discord. And then they carry traded everybody and went sideways. And then they wake you up to a push and a push, right? So you've woken up, you think about this, and you have all this liquidity below, but everybody sees this thing flying. The low is in. We're going to Valhalla, yada, yada, yada. So in my opinion, if I'm a market maker, I understand that I have liquidity here to take eventually, but I also understand that all these people getting long here need to get some reminders of who's daddy, right? And if we go off of any sort of evidence of what this market has been doing for the last 3 weeks, it's rugging people up, down, and all around. So if we are overextended here, yeah, we could go up a little bit more, but eventually we should be expecting that. So if this, then that. Now, I'm all here for the bullish push and continuation. Pardon me. But we need to be reasonable. Okay, we want balance in the force, right? We want to see balance. Okay, when we get this, it's no balance. There's imbalance in here, and typically it gets recovered. That's why you get fair value gaps. Oh, man. I can't believe we drew a midget tossing thing today. What do we get into some days, man? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jax. Trading. Alan. Good morning. Curb. Chocolate. What levels today? What's the plan? So we're looking for a retracement into the VWAP, which is our golden pocket, which is nice confluence this morning. Okay, so right in the bottom here. Looking for a retest continuation in here. A little bit overextended here. Looking to come and grab liquidity and liquidity. Not too much resistance between the top here. This is where volume really decreases from here to here. So price can move really fast through here. So be aware of that. And it can chop. Quad witching today. So options expire, yada, yada, yada. Just makes for a lot of volatility. People renewing, yada, yada. Allocating money different places, taking whatever. So it makes for a lot of choppy volatility. So be prepared for that. Order block retest in here. Macro golden pocket down here. We'll see where we get to. Right now, I think we're a bit overextended. However, Solana doesn't care. Lots of liquidity for us to come back and grab if we want. Pullbacks with structure changes into key areas are for buying. We took one trade this morning, up $800. That quick slap up into here. Nice little SFP continuation. And that's it. So a little bit of patience here coming into market open. NASDAQ looking decent. Off of the lows. Look at that volatility on the NASDAQ, guys. This is why I don't want to trade the NASDAQ right here. Look at that shit. You think Bitcoin was bad. Look at that thing. Who wants to trade this thing? Go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks quite nice compared to that. Look at that shit. That was yesterday for NASDAQ. Oh, man. Oh, nice push here coming into the open. Trapping traders, guys. Trapping traders. Nice push for Bitcoin. Getting everybody excited. FOMO. Feeling the FOMO. 330 people in here. Thank you for being here. Bearish divergence, SFP. Could be a nice short. Sweep of the lows. Continuation. Nice long. Pretty much in the hot dog zone here, so we don't necessarily want to get noodle slapped. Faces crying big Bitcoin tears. Why? VWAP stop. Yeah. Good morning. Damn, it's ripping. Huh? Double top. Patience here. What's up, Colin? Good to see you. Magic Mike. It's Friday, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Real K Diggity. What's going on, man? How you doing? That's the one, man. Tony Soprano, thank you for being here, brother. God bless you. Nokia 3210. That thing was a beast, man. Don't we have a meme about the 3210 in our Discord? I think there's a meme. Something about putting a case on the phone doesn't make sense. There is a meme somewhere. I'll find it. It's good. There it is. $33.10. If you ever feel useless, remember someone made a protective cover for the Nokia 3310. It was to protect the floor. Nineteen-year-old Alex climbing the scaffolding and using the downspout as his wiener. AlexOCrypto. This is what you get, man. You get this young fellow here who used to climb the scaffold. This was a beautiful carving out of the downspout for this church. And this is what I used to do as a kid. Because I think it's funny. Doing the Dwayne Johnson, guys. Look at, no gray hair, no beard. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. That's classic AlexOCrypto right there. You like that, Billy? That is a classic AlexOCrypto shot of me back in the day working construction. Valhalla, guys. Nice push here, Biddy. SFP. There's the SFP. Nice bid here. You owned one of the covers. That's hilarious, man. That's a good old photo of AlexOCrypto, eh, Billy? That's on the... I worked on St. Michael's Cathedral, the most famous Catholic church in all of Toronto. We did like a major renovation there. But that downspout had my name all over it. Beautiful liquidity grab this morning, guys. Will Bitcoin have a huge move today? Nice bounce off the lows. The bullish thing is that we really don't have any news data coming out in the next 20 days, okay? We don't have any like major things coming out. So there's a potential. So no news is good news is what I'm saying. So there's a potential from now, I think it's until January 10th or 14th, there's some news coming out, but it's a potential for a push into that. What do you think of the 18-minute? Looks like lots of room. You got a trigger wave here, so 18-minute trigger wave trying to push. How do you know I look at the 18 minutes? It's because it's on my screen, but yeah. The 18-minute is to split the 24 and the 12, if you didn't know, right? If you didn't know, math guys, I always look at the 24 and the 12, but if you need to split the difference, okay? You can't help it. I'm always splitting the difference. Carpenter life. Momentum looks good. Trigger wave looks nice as well. I did not like the rejection, though. That's an SFP. We just talked about an SFP. Look at that. You sweep all the shorts, and now you send it down to 0. Right? Big dump. Solana coming down as well. Right into market open. Humble pie. Serving hot, fresh and ready. Quad witching day, guys. So be careful today, man. It's a lot of volatility. Make sure you're paying yourselves, right? You got long in here and you didn't pay yourself in that target of like sweeping this liquidity. You're round tripping. What about housing? I hope it collapses so I can buy a house for cheap. Canada's housing market needs to go down a lot. I think it has. It's down 20% in Toronto, but I think it can go further. See, we don't have the privilege of a 30-year mortgage here in Canada. It's a 5-year. It's a 5-year renewal. So people are up for renewal now after those cheap prices in 2020, 2021, cheap mortgages. They're all up for renewal right now, and they're in over their heads, and they're trying to get out. There's a lot of humble pie being served up in the Canadian housing market. People buying condos for $800,000 in Toronto and having to sell them for $600,000 or $500,000 because they can't afford the interest payments. Which is pretty wild. And looking for that housing crash within the next couple years, and I'm looking to buy a family home. So happy days, happy days. I don't know. I think every man needs a castle, right? Every man needs a castle. So, and I'd like to have a family home from get my foot in the market. You know, the problem is I'm a carpenter, so I can't help myself. I'm gonna be just streaming and renovating for the rest of my life. Who could have seen this coming for Canada? Pretty easy. Yeah, I'm renting right now. I'm renting. I pay extortionate amount of rent because me and my wife, we wanted to live in the mountains for a year. We just wanted to do it, so we did it. I mean, me and my wife and my son, before my son, I mean, we lived in Australia, Edinburgh, Scotland. We lived everywhere. I mean, we're travelers. We're not gypsies, okay? But we love to explore Bali, Portugal, England, Canada. But, you know, now with a family, we're looking to settle a little bit more. You love that steam whistle. Yeah, it's pretty popular, man. Down by the Sky Dome there. I don't blame you for leaving Canada. It's gone to food, grocery inflation in Canada is up 5% this year, guys. That's how bad it is. They don't talk about this shit. 5% groceries. All right? That's crazy. Oh, there's tons of gurus who come in the chat, Tony. Tons of gurus. That's all right. I'll show them my P&L. They can show me theirs. Oh, man. Yeah, I pay $4,300 a month in rent for a 3-bedroom condo and a garage. You do the math. Crazy. Nearly $50,000, over $50,000 a year. Is it? I should know this. It's a lot of money, guys. Coming into market open here. It's Canadian though, Dave, so that's about 3,100 US. 3,100 US. Very volatile this morning, guys. There's a sweep of the lows again. Solana losing momentum. Typically you short here, but we got 4 minutes to market open. Forming a bit of an Adam and Eve in here for NASDAQ. Solana dying. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 370 people in here. We only need 23 more likes, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you for supporting the channel, hanging out. Sweep of the lows here on Bitcoin, trying to push. Not a full sweep, though, so I still like lower, but patience here. NASDAQ sweep and go. Solana's losing uptrending momentum, but it's outperforming Bitcoin right now, so I'm not keen on shorting it. Tons of liquidity to come and grab, right? However, I'd be looking in here. Bitcoin rolling over. Big sweep of the highs in here now. Coming down. Bitcoin, I want to see around 87,000. Nice bounce here coming into market open. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. Retest of previous lows. Continuation down. Retest. Continuation down. We'll see. Don't want to fade this, though. I would like confirmation for a short. Patience will pay. Patience will pay. Pullbacks were for buying. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Booked 191 points on ETH because of your guidance. Thank you, Alex. Awesome. Good work, man. GG's. Good work. I love seeing you guys win. We'll see what we got here for the short, DZ. What's going on, Ada Ace? Good to see you. Are you trading that night coin again? Yeah, see, it's not cheap, Juarez. Call in today. Options expired. Quad witching. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Market's almost open. 30 seconds here, guys. And gals, thank you for smacking up that like button. Subscribing if you're new. Hanging out here. Taking the trades. Showing you the trades. Trading is waiting, man. Trading is waiting. Choppy. My God. Up, down, all around. Market is open. So gap up here for SPY. So looking to recover this into market open. Could see a little bit of a dump. A little bit of patience here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out, subscribing, joining the Discord, being part of the family. Do appreciate it. Looking for a push initially. We'll see if we get it. Solana trying to push here. Poof, look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious, guys. Look at that nastiness, man. That is not a good sign for me as a scalper. I do not like seeing the market move like that. A little bit of patience here, guys. Yikes. Yikes. Nice push here. NASDAQ looking strong. Coming up to the highs here. Woof. Ooh-wee. NASDAQian. Got a big gap in here. No support and resistance. I should have filled that up before we started here, but that's fine. NASDAQ pumping. SPY is ripping, baby. Ripping. Rip it off. Bitcoin's looking to push. SPY is ripping. NASDAQ ripping. Trapping traders up at the highs, in my opinion. We'll see. This is resistance here. Big sweep here. Nice push, though. Ooh, look at this thing go, man. Japanese carry trade going to the moon. Otter gang, gang, gang. Look at this push. No trade yet. Let's see what happens here, man. Windshield wipers, like you said in the chat there. I mean, this is up, down, all around yo-yo stuff, man. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's go, baby. Bitcoin ripping off of the lows yesterday night. Let's see if it does want to continue. Bullish catalysts all around for the market. Can we continue? That is the question. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. My farts last longer than your trades. That's the whole point, man. That's the whole point. So that in case I do have to fart, I can make money in between. Good work, everybody. Patience here. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, this is setting up for a dump, guys. In my opinion, this is setting up for a dump. Depending on where the NAS wants to go here. Target down below. 2 targets down below for the SPY. And we'll see. Overextended Solana trying to push out here. Still got a little bit of cooling off to do, in my opinion, on the 12-minute. 3-minute trying to push here. Market cipher suggesting continuation up on the short term. Retracement. Possible rejection here. Bitcoin rolling over. Bitcoin rolling over. Looking for Bitcoin to come down into the VWAP here. We'll see. Now we have taken the lows, guys. Swept. Lows have been swept. Okay. Bitcoin rolling over. SPY cooling off a little bit. NASDAQ cooling off a little bit here. Bitcoin coming down. Good patience, everybody. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, man. Happy days. Hopefully you're all giga long and giga short from the tops and the bottom. You guys had me talking about midget tossing today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Canada's going to definitely ban me from streaming eventually, so you guys better follow me on Twitter if you want. It's AlexOCrypto with a 0 instead of an O at the end because someone stole it from me because they're a bastard. Whatever. I'll be all right. NASDAQ continuing to push. Now we have swept the lows. The lows have been swept. I like that. Can we bounce here? Still waiting. Like to see Bitcoin bounce here. If Bitcoin bounces here, we could get long on Solana. NASDAQ struggling a bit. Nope, never mind. NASDAQ's pushing. Bitcoin. No bounce yet. Bitcoin's trying to reclaim range here. Possible long opportunity. If it can push, otherwise no. Looking weak here. No pushback. Oh, there's a push. Nice push for Biddy. No follow through here. Nothing yet. No follow through yet. Solana looks like it needs to come lower. Oh, nice push here for Solana. Choppy. Choppy, choppy. Choppy, choppy. Momentum trying to push here. Bitcoin trying to go. Weird price action this morning. Rolling over. Down we go. Down we go. Quite slow right now. I don't get this. This looks like it just needs to go and then bounce. Looks like it needs to just go. No trade here. NASDAQ pushing back. SPY holding. There we go. Bitcoin coming down now. Lower for Biddy. Lower for Solana. Key level of support here for Solana. No trade yet. Nice bounce on Biddy here. Retest to previous lows. Solana critical support level here. Can it push back or no? NASDAQ chopping at the top. Five minutes for orb. This is slow, guys. How are we all doing here? Any trades? You guys short? Scammer? Scammer and spammer? No bounce here, guys. This thing's going lower. This thing's going lower. Big rollover. NASDAQ pushing. SPY's pushing. Bitcoin's flaccid. Off of our bounce level here. Nice bounce here for Biddy. Push Bitcoin, you namby pamby. Considering a long here on Solana. Bitcoin trying to recover. NASDAQ breaking out. Trying to push here. Nice push for this. Yep. I'm long Solana. Come on, Solana, push. Up 35. See if we keep going here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. Reclaim of critical support level on Solana. Bitcoin pushing as well. GG's. First level resistance looking to go to 129. See if we can keep pushing here. 129. Resistance right now, SFP of the high. No reason to close this just yet. Looking strong. Has Bitcoin. Bitcoin retracement. I'm going to put on my other screen so I can watch the charts here. Coming back down. NASDAQ ripping. Bitcoin trying to continue here. GG's in the chat, guys. Come on, man. We caught the low there, guys. Green box, low. Solana, support and resistance. Holding. SFP of the high here for Solana. See if we want to keep going here. Bitcoin continuing to push. NASDAQ looking super strong this morning. Holy Scheisenhausen. Bitcoin continuing to push. Still in Solana here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. 430 people here. 226 likes. Caught the low. Caught the low. Bitcoin follow through. Yeah. NASDAQ. No reason to close this. See if Solana will follow suit here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. Don't be gay. SFP. Failing to push. And take off another 1,500, guys. De-risk a bit. Happy days. $4,500. See if we can push here. Happy with that. I don't mind losing the rest. Not gonna give away another $1,500 just for trying to hold a home run. We'll see if it does want to continue to push. If not, happy days, man. Great trade. Great trade. GG's in the chat. Everybody crushing it. Hopefully you guys all got long there. I don't know. You guys do whatever you want. We're just a hobbit here hanging out. Beautiful SFP, guys. Beautiful SFP. Orb is in. Ray Orb is in. So the orb at the top of a range. We do not want to lose the lows. We want to see holding here. And continuation. Bearish divergence. SFP though. It's pretty bearish pattern, everybody. So if you haven't paid yourself, make sure you do so. Solana's outperforming Bitcoin, hence why we took Solana. SFP of the low. Critical level of support. Continuation out. 65 in here. Let's see if it wants to continue to run here. Add to the trade here. Stop loss still at entry. Beautiful SFP though. Beautiful. Stopped out. Happy days. On to the next one, guys. Nice trade. Off the low. Buy level. Bitcoin. Strength. Continuation. SFP of the highs here. So we'll see where we get to now. Trying to hold orb here. NASDAQ looks super strong this morning, guys. Same with the SPY. Retest continuation trade, possibly. 430 people in here, 233 likes. Thank you, guys. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Good fun, man. Good fun. What was that? $1,000, 45. So up about $5,500. Good job, everybody. Can you explain your TA for the soul trade? Yeah. Critical level of support. Outperforming Bitcoin. SFP of the low. Bitcoin in a buy level. Wrecking late longs. Waiting long enough to see it hold support. So we waited here. We entered here, right? So we see it came down. It broke this momentum. It held the critical level of support. We entered long, stop loss below the low. Rotation to the top of the take profit 1. Take profit 2. Add it to the trade, stop loss to entry. There's your trade. NASDAQ ripping, SPY ripping. Confluence. Lots of Zuzam and floss on that one, guys. Lots of ass floss, guys. Otter gang. Let's go, baby. Happy Friday. Sheesh. Taking the trades, showing the trades. Good fun, man. Welcome, Chocolate, to the family. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. It's bear time, unfortunately. Yeah, the SFP, I mean, long, high-term time frames, right? You got bear divs, SFP. This is bearish, guys. We typically look to rotate back down to where the bear divs started. So you would look for this to come back in here and hold momentum. We'll see. We could hold orb in here and chop and then go. But this is a good warning sign right now. And the warning sign, too, is having both of these gaps available for the S&P to come back to before continuing as well for the rest of the day into Friday here. Doji engulfing Solana. Nice trigger wave here on Bitcoin, too. Nice trigger wave here. See how this 3-minute prints here? 8 seconds. Nice candle. No trade. No trade. Holding critical support here on Bitcoin as well. Looking strong, but after this, you know everybody's a bit euphoric. No trade yet. The witching. The witching is real, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull it down on everyone's head. So please be careful here. Make sure you're using good risk management, etc. Choppy at the toppy. SPY doesn't care. Solana doesn't care. We'll see. This looks like it needs to come down, in my opinion. 430 people in here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and hanging out today. I appreciate it. Send you over to the Piper Academy, hang out with a OC guy. I think that's where I'd send you. Or Trades by Matt, I can send you there too. I'll send you over to Trades by Matt. Throw some otters in his chat for me if you wouldn't mind. I'll see the Discord later today. Discord live. Let's see if we get some more trades popping off. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, hanging out here, smacking up those like buttons. Subscribe it if you're new. Join the Discord. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Touch some grass, touch some ass, whatever you're into. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Yeah. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto